should use their land for their business.
The bottom of the hour, you're still listening to the frequency 92.3 Nigeria Info. On Facebook, it is Nigeria Info PH. On YouTube, it is Nigerian Info PH, and on X, it is Nigerian Info PH. But my name, for those of you who do not know, I'm Kaladako Rubatabo. I'm the one bringing you the conversations on the dial. So let's get to it. We've been talking about the situation at Oginigba in Obiakpo local government area, Port Harcourt metropolis, I can argue. And it is that yesterday, police dispersed traders who had congregated at Oginigba. Is it market now? Can we call it that? A couple of years on that, yes, on weekend, that market. Do you heard where Joking Ward, chairman of Obiakpo, was talking, and at the time said the market will be reopened, and the market was eventually reopened, but the police dispersed the crowd. Let's take a listen to what Chijioke Iwunwo had to say.
Some armed policemen has taken over the Oginigba supermarket that was opened by the local government, and immediately I have to reach out to the authorities. I have called the Assembly of Operation. I've also spoken to the Commissioner of Police. In fact, I called him, he has to return my call. I told him this is what the information I got. Why will London and Masalachi invade the Oginigba markets, started shooting and spraying tear gas on those who are trading inside the market? And it's quite unfortunate that, like I said before, that the Nigerian police force have made themselves available to be used by politicians who, in this guys who does not want peace in River State. That market belongs to Oginigba people, and nobody can acquire land without paying the owners. So, as a local government, we'll visit there immediately after now, and I will tell the world what is happening. But I'm aware, the information I know that the Minister of FCT, Chief Wike, has ordered that the closure of the market. For our people, I want to assure them they should remain calm while we follow it up immediately. And I also want to say that the Commissioner of Police should not be used by desperate people who want to, own our state. What they are trying to do is just to cause crisis. But as a local government, people cannot be mad at the same time. I'm going to follow it legitimately immediately after now. I will also call back the Commissioner of Police to tell them to deploy those men out of that place immediately. That the land belongs to Oginigba people, and they should allow them at the markets to be used. So I want to also appeal to the Inspector General of Police to call these men to order, because they are biting more than they can chew. What they are doing is to cause crisis, in our state. Well, they can't buy that particular property belongs to the people. That is an ancestral land. What he did was to chase people away and took over the place. If you go to Oginigba, as nobody was received a kobo, a dime from the hyper city or any other person. So the land belongs to the people. What they are doing there is just to take over the property because they want to use it for their business. But as a local government, we have told the owner of the land to take over their property, and we have opened that market. What they are doing is that they want to create crisis. But as a local government, like I said before, two people cannot be mad at the same time. We are going to follow it legitimately and ensure that the police will leave that particular premises. And I want to appeal to the CP that it should not be used by the politicians who are enemy of River State. What we are seeing, that people will just turn into a market, started shooting, tear gassing people because they think they are powerful. It's not God that is powerful. At the end of the day, we know what is going to happen. But I believe that our people should remain calm and allow us to follow up the matter immediately.
All right, and so you've heard from Chijioke Iwunwo. However, I think that there's something that we may be missing or forgetting, and that's the Land Use Act that says, government at the state level is in charge and in control. Yes, ancestral, but then the government is in control. So could that be the bone of contention at this point? Could that be the argument? I'd like to hear from you. I'm going to the phone lines right about now because it is 4:35 p.m. Time is fast spent. Let's get your thoughts. 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003, 0817 923 0002. There is WhatsApp for WhatsApp messages 0809 0306416. I really would love to hear from you. Let's get your thoughts. But let's see this message. It says the question should be, does the it's loading, so give me a bit there. Let's see. Oh my. So does the property belong to the state government, or was it converted to personal property? It is not the River State government that closed the market, but Wike, who used the name of the River State government to convert the property to personal ownership. The mall belongs to Wike, not to River State. Let's put the record straight. What happened yesterday was a gross abuse of power. That was why Wike fought tooth and nail to be recognized by Tinubu, so he will continue to oppress the people. It's unfortunate that when state police is mentioned, these oppressors are the first people that will oppose it, citing the potential abuse by state governors. They are what? I didn't get that part. It is also very unfortunate how politicians have destroyed the Nigeria police and turned it into their attack squad. This is shameful. John from Port Harcourt. Now, John, number one, you do not have. Can you show me proof that Nyesom Wike is the owner of the land and the property? 1. 2. Can you also show proof that Nyesom Wike was not acting on behalf of the River State government because he was governor at the time? Usually we would say, Wike built bridges, but in all earnest, it is the River State government that builds the bridges. Gift from Oginigba, welcome. What is on your mind? Let's get your thoughts.
Man of the people, good evening, good afternoon, good morning.
Welcome. Quickly, no time.
It is very funny to hear Shijoke who was sounding the way he's sounding. Each time
stay on the matter, please. Stay on the matter. Stay on the matter. Let's leave the personality now.
It is the matter. No. Somebody is accusing Ezebongo Wike. So without mentioning the name of that person who is accusing Wike, how do you move forward with the discussion? I said this has been his lifestyle since this whole crisis of political differences started in Rivers State. He will always mention the name of Ezebongo Wike. Now he's talking about investigation and all the rest. He has now turned himself into Inspector General of Police who investigated and saw that Wike was the one who asked the people to go and shoot or to go and chase people. Why not go and meet the Commissioner of Police? That is why, as far as I'm concerned, with that election, that court matter, everything that played out, I will never recognize him as a chairman until after.
But then again, that's your entitlement. He is a chairman.
Yes,
now listen, gifts on the show. Gifts on the show. He's recognized as the chairman. Let's leave it that way, please.
I agree with you, Carla. Understand my point.
I understand your point, but I say on my show. On this show, is recognized as chairman.
Your show, so that you understand that I have respect for somebody like you.
Okay.
But I'm addressing this young man. As long as he will continue on this path, to continue to argue that we can grab land or whatever, I am putting it to him that people have protested. I'm talking about his own person as someone before he became that purported chairman that he used to grab land.
Okay.
And even confess with his mouth that.
All right, we're not here to do accusations and counter accusations. We're talking for development. Let's stay on the point, please. Eze Ken from Ubumini, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear from you.
Good day, Kalada.
You're welcome, please.
Kalada, if I may ask, what made the chairman of Obiabo local government to be assured and give him the authority to hand over or declare the Oginigba market to the community people or to the people?
So is it Ken? See, this is where
excuse me, sir.
Okay, you asked a question. I want to answer your question. So in the Constitution, markets are under the jurisdiction of local government, but then the land owned by the
from Blackouts.
Okay, I've been told your name is Albert, but welcome, Triumphant.
No, Triumphant Ajaba. Yeah, thank you. I've said it on different platforms, and I think it is right for me to say it here again. You see, I'm not bothered about on whose directive the police operated yesterday. But what is important for me is those innocent traders that lost their goods yesterday.
Okay.
You understand? You know, people are complaining the hardship in the land and some other things which are true. And, you know, some of these things are happening now. It is not so sweet. So I am calling on the governor of Rivers State because whatever happens in the state, be it good or bad, it is expected of him to be in the know and take full responsibility. You understand? So for this matter not to escalate beyond that, if it is beyond the capacity of whoever should be handling it, I think the governor should intervene so that we will not have a repeat of things like this. Thank you very much,
Thank you very much, Triumphant. The governor should do something about it, Triumphant says. I've got Isaiah from Buguma. Isaiah, welcome.
Yeah, Kalada, just like I stated earlier this morning, that since the act is very transparent, giving leads to the state and the local government in ownership of the land, you can see that the matter lies within the confines of the state and the local government.
No. The Land Use Act does not give; it gives it to the state, not to the local government. Let's be clear on that.
I said within the jurisdiction to which the act operates. It means that it is within the state government and the local government.
Within the state government, it is what it is.
This thing that is happening cannot happen in some other.
And I remember once again asking, was it under the jurisdiction? I get into sites, markets, to name streets and do all of these other things. There is the what do you call it now? Exclusive lease, the what's it called now? My God, it just skipped my head. There is the one that is excluded for just the federal government. There is the one that is for both state and federal government, and there's the one that is for all of them, residual, I believe. I'm trying to remember all the names now. It just skipped my head. However, the Land Use Act gives the power to the state in terms of control. So does if the state government under Nyesom Wike had given the land whichever way, we don't have official documents to tell how that land was used, but whichever way it went, does the local government have the power to rescind? That's where the conversation is. I've got Walter from Rukpoko. Walter, welcome. Good afternoon.
Good day, my brother.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, I have to be careful for what I will say.
Okay.
And for people to listen for what I'm, so that I will not be misquoted. Because we are on air. You see, my brother Kalada, the land use decree you are quoting, that is the avenue government use to acquire land from communities.
I agree.
And at the end of the day, nothing will be cited in that place.
I agree.
For instance, take a look at the Ministry of Agriculture at Romodomaya. You know that place?
Yeah.
Government acquired that place, time memorial. Nothing has been done. But go to that place now, whether they are doing agriculture there or there are structures in that place. That's one. Two, many years ago, the University of Port Harcourt acquired land from Toba to my place here, Aropoko. Are you getting me?
I'm listening to you.
And they did not pay cover to indigents.
So,
even though land belongs to government.
Okay.
Their aim was to fence this place and be using it for their selfish interests.
I have the
document.
Walter, what they are using it for, we cannot verify. There's no fact. I try to be fact. Yeah, listen.
What I'm talking. Like that Oginigba, that market has been there for time memorial.
Okay.
I know that place.
Okay.
And now in the news I'm hearing, though I have not been to that place, there is a shopping mall. Am I correct?
Yeah, there is. There is a shopping mall.
Inside that place?
Yeah.
Who built that shopping mall? Is it the government?
That's the question.
Or an individual?
That's the question.
Built that shopping mall?
Now, we're being told it's built by an individual. Have to be asking.
If the local government chairman finds out that that place belongs to the community and he returns it to the community, what is that there?
All right then.
What are we really talking?
All right then.